first responders' mental health is a challenge in itself, but measuring the day-to-day emotional toll the job can take is next to impossible, according to sources interviewed for this story. Still, the High Point Police Department is working to ensure those needs are met in order to help their officers have long, successful, and stable careers. Sitting across from Dr. Kim Sobin, the clinical director at the Mental Health Associates of the Triad, means in more cases than not, there are hard things at hand to discuss.
There's things that are going to happen that you just can't compartmentalize everything.
Sobin treats patients with anything from depression, anxiety, and grief to more severe mental illnesses like schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. Part of her job is to coordinate forensic evaluations to see if people accused of a crime understand the extent of their charges and the court system they've entered into. She also works with the men and women who may have arrested them for whatever crime or tragedy may have unfolded.
Sometimes you'll see some PTSD symptoms manifest themselves. They'll have difficulty sleeping. They may have a change in appetite. They may have what we call intrusive thoughts.
Sobin conducts trainings with the Guilford County Sheriff's Office as a mental health consultant on their crisis negotiation team, and since 2020 works directly with the High Point Police Department.
When they're involved in a critical incident like a shooting or investigating a fatality or a death where a child is involved, it's very difficult to compartmentalize the feelings and the emotions because you're responding as a human being.
According to the High Point Police Department, the agency has had 11 incidents since 2000 that required officers to have what's called a critical incident stress debrief before being allowed to go back to work. Those can be held one-on-one or in a group. They're held after a traumatic event to help those involved process the complex feelings a particularly stressful situation may have brought about. Most recently, a critical incident stress debrief was held after the barricade situation on West English Road back in February. That incident left a mother dead, 3 High Point police officers were shot, as was 1 Greensboro police officer. A suspect was shot and killed by police with 2 children inside the home. A fitness for duty exam is different. The medical examination can be ordered based on the officer's own perceptions of their mental health or if others are noticing someone is spiraling out of control. In 2020, High Point Police says 6 employees participated in debriefs, 8 completed fit for duty exams.
People don't understand what you're going through and the task of your day-to-day job. What do? We shut down and we begin not to talk about those things. And you must have a way of expressing and letting those things out because it weighs heavy on your mind.
Lieutenant Matt Truitt is a spokesperson for the High Point Police Department and provided much of the data included in this piece. He says for a 10.5-hour shift, 3 shifts a day, officers see things, while perhaps not every day, the general public will never see.
The more you delve into the job and the day-to-day tasks that you're called upon to do, you can't turn that off like a light switch and just on your way home forget about all the things that you have seen and done that day. Being able to have Dr. Sobin as someone who's very unique in her position. Not only that an officer can open up to and let them know what is going on and the stressors that they're dealing with, she has unique insight because she has been a High Point police officer.
The top picture was taken when I was a patrol officer with High Point. That was probably in the late 80s, early 90s. I was a patrol officer for 4 years and a field training officer, and then I was transferred into special investigations and worked sex abuse and child abuse cases.
Sobin says she doesn't know of any other departments or former officers that have had the hybrid professional experience that she has, who has the history, experience, and training to offer a broad range of support to the members of law enforcement she works with.
And I think every department should have someone that has been in the field, that understands what that's like, that has the clinical background as well. I think that's a huge benefit. You can't unknow what you know, and you can't go backwards. Life is not going to be the same anymore. Doesn't mean that you can't process and work through it.
In researching this story, an obstacle that appeared was the ability to track incidents that prompted a psych response. Sobin explained for an officer, a situation involving perhaps a dead child might be equally traumatic as an officer involved in a shooting. Our brains all respond differently. Another obstacle that appeared was the ability to track fitness for duty exams. That's because those records are considered personnel and medical files. In High Point, Leanne Denyer, WXII 12 News.